Hey guys, it's Carl Schultz here from wolfofficial.com, and today I encourage you to go to wolfofficial.com and subscribe to my blog. Just put your name and email address in there, and you will get the latest and greatest from me, Carl Wolfgang Schultz. Today we are actually talking about ways to save money. The ways to save money, if you're like me and you want to be a millionaire by age 27, you'll do pretty much anything. And with all the books that I've read, how you save money is you always have a tight budget. Now, another way to save money is on groceries. Now, I am the worst at this, or I used to be, but back then was a time when I was going to Panda Express all the time, and I was eating at the mall, I was eating combo meals at all the drive-thrus, Sonic, and I was eating these combo meals. And along with that, I was smoking cigarettes, drinking, doing all sorts of things that I shouldn't have been doing. But you know what I learned is to take care of yourself. And it all started with me just kind of wanting to give up everything and really just become a millionaire. And I thought about how was I going to do this? Well, I decided that I need to change a few things about myself, because obviously I was drinking, I was smoking, and that's not good for you, and it costs money. So I just went on this plain and simple cold turkey, quit smoking, just don't drink, and stick to water. That's it. So all I do now is just drink water, and I eat on $3 a day. I go and today I went and bought some bread. That's it. I just ate the bread, not a loaf of bread, but like a block of bread. I don't know how to say that. And then the other day I just had soup, and then after that it was I don't know how to say this. What else did I have? Oh, fruit. And I just eating fruit, you see, and that was for a couple days. You don't want to eat the same thing for the same day, but that's how you save. That's ways to save money on groceries. Now, moving on. Actually, wait, not moving on. I gotta say that it's not easy doing all this, you guys. It really isn't. In a way, it sucks, but you know what? With all these things that are going on, like reforms and social things, I don't want to be the one that doesn't have any money. Yeah, it sucks because I love my Panda. Don't get me wrong. But you know what? I guess you could call it a tight wad. I don't want to spend any money. But if it's in front of me, I'll take it. But I won't take, drinking and smoking. I won't do that because that's a discipline thing. That's how I work on my discipline. But as far as, if there was Panda in front of me, I don't know. Maybe I was so used to not eating it for so long, because of the discipline and the goals, that maybe I wouldn't even want it. But if it was in front of me, just being polite, I would eat it. But as far as me going out and paying for it with my own money, no. I see myself later on just getting free food or having a maid do it, because I'm trying to save money. I don't know. I think things change, but right now, I don't see myself eating these huge expensive meals and stuff. I'd rather eat home. My ways are changing. Don't eat a whole lot, although I would like to, but that's the way to save. It's just don't go and get combo meals. Don't go out to restaurants and spend $30-$40 on ribs. Jeez, are you kidding me? I don't know. And that's just me. I'm single. I don't have any kids. I know people out there who have a full family, and they're taking their whole family out. I don't know how you do that, but I mean, it's all good. So that's now you see how I save money on groceries or grocery. So the next way is to save money is in college. The ways to save money in college. I don't know how many of you guys are actually going to college. I know I dropped out a couple times, and then I'm back in it, and I'm still working on my degree. But one of the things that I do in college is I used to eat at the cafeteria in there, but the cafeteria consisted of a Panda Express, go figure, right? And that was getting expensive, and it's hard to, for some of you guys that have to pay for rent, that's expensive. You can't eat out like you want to. So I would say that you could, do the same thing. Like, you want to eat while you're in college. You don't want to go and buy all these fancy equipment. You don't want to go and spend your money on a whole bunch of dates. Just get to the point. Don't waste your money. Put it into investments or stuff so that you're gonna have money, in case you need it. You don't want to go and buy silly things, unless it's a deduction. I don't know, but when you're in college, eat light. Don't eat crazy. Just drink lots of water, and most importantly, save on gas if you can. Take the bus to and from school, or if you're like me, you'll just live in the dorms. Yeah, just live in the dorms, and you're 2 seconds away from the library, so it's good. You just walk straight over to the library, and you're set. And you get everything done. You go to class. If you have to work, try to get a job that's close to work, or if you're like me, you'll go and you'll have an online business that makes you money, so you don't have to work. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say, though, is the way to save money in college is to actually live light. Live on a tight budget. And don't eat so dang much. And then just try to stay relatively close to your classes if you're going to school. Alright, guys, that's pretty much it. I look forward to the next podcast. I think I'm really getting the hang of this, and I love it. It's great. I love you guys. I see the views going up, and it makes me happy. We're going to see where this goes. I have a lot of plans for the future, so I'll talk to you soon, guys. All right, bye.